knows anybody can do this business.
Hey,
Anyone.
All
Awesome.
right,
We are
my job is
here.
Hey,
done.
real quick, I found out for my Squid Game Zoom meetings, in the settings, you can have it set to automatically record. So you don't have to
Yeah.
remember to push it.
But we don't need to record all the commentary for the first 10 minutes from you guys.
True.
And
Why?
then
That's
build
some of the
and
most
then put the
fun.
responsibility on Andrina to have to go out and clip it. So it's Friday. Welcome in, you guys. We have 2 Fridays left in the month of July. If you are going for anything in July, let us know so we can cheer you on. Good luck to all the people competing in the Squid Games. You will have your first round of eliminations on Sunday. And if you guys missed any of the corporate meetings this week, there have been some major announcements at Unicity. So whether you're looking to get to the method or get to Phoenix in November and bring customers with you, there's so many options to qualify now for hotel rooms. And one of those hotels they picked is opening in September. It is the newest hotel we have in downtown Phoenix. You want to be there, so don't miss out on the opportunity to win your way there through hard work, dedication, and changing lives, because that's what you guys do every day. So great job out there. First, I love just to welcome our guest. I see a few of you guys already. This meeting is raw, off the cuff. We like to bring you in, let you share about your journey so far with the products, with your partner, with how it went. How did you find them? How did that all go? So that we can learn and grow alongside you. Because the better we're able to share, the more lives we can change. Before we do that, every day during the week, we gather just like this so that Dr. Kenny can teach us his mastery skill. His teachings are phenomenal, and they set the tone for the day. They set a seed of drive, of optimism, and of just the opportunity to change perspectives. And one of the things that we like to do every day is share wins from partners. So if all of my partners can think back to the whole week, anything that has happened this whole week, if you haven't had a chance to share, or you're just biting at like, wow, that was different, I want you to raise your hand now so we can bring you up and you can share your wins. So let us know. I see you smiling, Molly. I know you're there. Hey, Emily. Good morning, Tony. Vicky has a win. Let's bring her on. Vicky, you're up.
Good morning. So this was just something that happened yesterday that just really lifted my spirits and made my heart happy. I had a phone conversation with Molly after our call yesterday, and she was just so encouraging. And it was just so nice to spend some time talking to her and getting to know her a little bit better. Just some private conversation between us. And I just, happy birthday, first of all, Molly. I just want to say how much I appreciated your time yesterday, and you were just so sweet. And I look forward to more conversations like that. So thank you.
Molly, happy birthday. You got to come on. You got to tell us what your plans are for the weekend.
Well, I'm going to Huntsville, Alabama for training. That's my birthday gift. So, no better way to spend it. Literally 6 months to the day is when I started and met this beautiful family. So, I couldn't be more grateful. And I just love each and every one of you. So, thank you very much.
Happy birthday. Have a blessed one. I hope you enjoyed Dr. Kenny's audio message that will be coming your way on Facebook soon.
Well, also Molly hit executive manager as well. So yeah.
There you go. Wake up. Okay,
Thank
so
you. So, really quickly, I missed the call last night because my dad surprised me by taking me out to dinner. And I lost sight of the fact there was a call. Like I was so focused on inviting for the 8 o'clock, I totally forgot about the other one. And my dad ended up taking me to dinner. So, anyway, that's where I was.
well, I'm sure you were blessed. So there's always a recording. Go back, clip that recording, and share it. Let other people know what you're doing because those successes need to be cheered on. And sometimes it's hard to put that clip of you ranking up and getting a promotion, but people in your networks need to know that that happened. Put it on LinkedIn, put it on Facebook. Let us cheer you on.
We're doing a live interview this weekend, Molly and I. Well, I can't be in Alabama with her. We're doing a live interview promoting her, announcing that, celebrating her, and I cannot wait. So happy birthday, my sweet friend. I love you. Thank you for believing in me and us and doing this. So proud of you. We're headed to a networking meeting. So we're doing a presentation this morning in front of about 20, 30 people. So pray for us. Love it.
Sending you all of our prayers. You're going to do great, Andrina. Good job. All right. So next up, Tony, let's go ahead and bring you on. Share what your win was this week.
I'm up to 9 inches off my waist, my stomach, and my hips. And
Okay.
this 5.
That's amazing.
Week 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
melting.
I need to recount this. Week 5, 9 inches off the waist.
Yeah, it's almost 2 inches a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dr. Kenny? Oh, well, he's going in. I was just going to ask him because we always want people to focus in on the remodeling of the body, but I'm always so curious, like why does the waist remodel so quickly in a situation like this?
I've never lost weight evenly like that before.
It's your liver and your visceral fat. Your body starts to burn the visceral fat immediately. So when you start, that's why I tell people measure inches, that's the best thing you can do is measure your waistline. Because when people step on a scale, you're losing muscle when you count and restrict calories, which you don't want to lose. But when you fast, people think like fasting is weight loss. It's not. It's about lowering insulin and controlling your hormones. And when you do that, your body burns fat first, the visceral fat, because you want subcutaneous fat. Right? I know it doesn't look the best in a bathing suit, but that's what you want. That's energy for fuel, right? For storage if you're out of fuel. Visceral fat is around the organs. That's not what we want. That's the most highly inflammatory. And that's why you're doing that, Tony. That's why it's burning so quick off there.
Yeah, and I haven't even been fasting yet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Haven't even started fasting yet.
It works.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And with my AI today, I created all kinds of stuff. And the biggest thing is a journal that I'm going to be giving away to anybody that asks for it.
Perfect. I love that. What a great tool.
Yeah.
Good job. Keep going. And then share with us that journal so we can see what you're doing inside of it too.
Yeah, I will.
Awesome. Good work, Tony.
I'll share it inside the Telegram.
Perfect.
And you guys can tell me what you think.
You guys, that was perfect. That was on point and key, giving quality feedback. So she is asking for feedback. So if anybody has a moment, that's what's so important about being in a team is that iron sharpens iron, but where that iron meets is feedback. So you have to be able to give quality feedback. And if you're afraid to give quality feedback, and I mean quality, not like great work, that is cheering somebody on. Feedback is, I liked this. I didn't understand that. I need help with you explaining what. That's quality feedback, and that will help the person grow. So thanks for asking for that, Tony, and we can't wait to see it in Telegram. All right,
Ginger. Tell you, when you see Charlotte on the front, Charlotte is my Chat GPT. She loves me, and she just does all kinds of stuff for me.
You named her. That's awesome. I love it. Ginger, you're up. Tell us what your win is today.
I have 2 wins, but the first one is I can't see any of you because I can't find my old glasses from pre-prescription. I was in the swimming pool the other day and I didn't have my glasses on and I could actually read my text message on my watch that I have not been able to read. It's still blurry, but I cannot see with my glasses now. So I need to find my old prescription. And the other, I lost 2.5 inches in the last 7 days. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh, that feels good because now you have room in the jeans, right? Like that's
yes.
Be careful in the pool.
Be careful in the pool. We don't want to know what happened to you, Keith.
Well, she'll get sucked into the filter if she keeps getting smaller.
No.
That you jumped up and lost the shorts. So there was a vision in my head that was not meant to be.
No.
No, I did have to get a smaller bathing suit bottom though. So
I forget.
That is the one side effect. You're gonna have to buy new
Love
ones.
it.
Yep.
We're gonna have to tell people the next side effect is picking out new glasses. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank
Pat,
you.
you're up. Tell us what your win is.
Well, my win is we're driving to Huntsville, Alabama, Leanne and I. So we're real excited about that. But also I have a new partner, Jan Reese, and Jan and Donna and Neva are all they're all back home at Neva's house and they're watching this too. So hopefully Jan can come on and introduce herself as a new partner. That's my win.
Awesome. Let me go
She's
grab
got
her.
she's got customers coming.
Perfect. Let me see. I'm gonna add a spotlight to Neva. If you guys are you guys there? I see a little frozen. That's not me, is it?
So it went from tea
Oh.
with Lee to tea with Neva.
Yeah.
Well, welcome
Love
in,
it.
ladies. I can't wait to talk to Jan and welcome you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're responding now. Jan, we can't wait to hear your story. If you guys want to jump in now, I would love to start with you guys, and then we will move over to Vicky and her guest, Shelly, next. So, Neva, you guys are on mute. If you guys would like to unmute, we would love to hear from Jan. Can we hear Jan? Jan, speak up loud so I can hear you. No, I can't hear you guys. Oh no. Okay, you guys are working on technology. You're unmuted. We just can't hear you. Oh, she's texting someone. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pivot and welcome Vicky and Shelly on, and we'll come back and get that fixed. Okay, guys?
Okay,
Awesome.
Let's get rocking too. Let's start having people. Who's going to
Yep.
be speaking?
Vicky is up first. Let me grab her and Shelly.
Turn their volume up is what they might need to do.
All right, here we go.
Hey there.
Hello, welcome in. I'm so glad you guys are side by side. You get to tell us your story. Shelly, oh, you guys know each other well. How did you find
We
the
do.
protocol? How did you find Vicky? And what has it been like for you?
You think she likes to color coordinate? I mean, her glasses are matching the wall. That's pretty cool.
I know, aren't they cool? I can change them.
I love it. Oh, don't show my
So
wife
Shelly
this
and
stuff.
Shelly and I have known each other since third grade. So we grew up together, and yeah, she came with me to Miami back in July last year. She purchased it before that, but I'll let her take it from there.
I did purchase it before,
You purchased it right
and I didn't use
You
it.
didn't use
I didn't use it because I don't have a good reason, right?
You do
I did not have a good reason. I
God,
don't
you
know
guys sound
why.
like best friends.
They do.
Yeah. She would call me and say, "Did you try it?" And I'd be like, "No." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know. I don't know." And then because I'm a planner,
She is a planner.
so she told me to make it at night and put it in the refrigerator, and I did, and I haven't stopped since. That's the turning point for that.
That was pretty good.
I
Vic.
know it
like
sounds really silly, but it's so. She called me the other day and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just walked in and I'm making my drink." It's so a part of my life. I have to do that as soon as I walk in the house. Then I feed the dog. But this is my, and I've actually, I don't, you guys won't understand, but I get on 95 every day and I was almost getting to the tunnel. So I was like 30 minutes into my trip and realized I left it on my coffee table. And I had to turn around and go back home and get it because I could not function without it.
Yeah, but I really want Shelly to share her journey before, just real quick, because I know we're on a time crunch, but just quickly what you did before, like, what did we say, 20 some years ago or 15 years ago? 15 years ago. Take it.
Oh, what is that called?
Bariatric,
Oh, I had the surgery.
the bypass.
And it was very hard. They don't educate you. And it's like you all of a sudden you got to change the way you eat and stuff. It was a very difficult journey for me, and I struggled every day. And I don't struggle with this. And people don't believe me like at work. They're like, "Oh, this I can eat what I want." And I'm at 52 pounds,
Mhm.
52 pounds lost.
So she lost a lot of weight with her surgery and she did amazing. I was so impressed with her commitment to herself to make that happen because people say surgery and think it's easy, but it wasn't
It's
easy.
not easy.
It was a lot of work for her still. But then I'm gonna put this up here. This is last July when we were in Miami.
Oh
That's
my
Shelly.
Wow.
And that's her now.
I mean,
So-
you're like looking at that photo, your arms before look like the size of your legs now. Like
Yeah.
you see that?
I didn't even see. She had said, send it. She did it side by side, and I was like, holy Hannah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
that was
proud of
in
you.
Miami.
That is amazing. Oh my gosh.
But more importantly, I feel wonderful. I feel great. I do. I
And your
feel,
cholesterol came down?
yeah.
When you say you feel wonderful, Vicky, what's the one thing that's changed where you're like, wow, before I couldn't and now I can?
I don't like, I'm more motivated now. I don't just like lay around and I just get up and do things. It's just a great feeling. I have a lot of energy.
Yes. You used to get up and lay on your couch.
Yes,
And you don't do that now.
I do not. I do not.
You
I
guys
do
are
not.
like
I
two
notice
teeth.
differences she doesn't notice.
You're two oysters or two pearls and an oyster.
Yeah.
I am so thankful that you are here to share your story. And I love that motivation and doing things, not just moving from one rest state to another rest state, is now your new normal because that means that you're changing something and you're going to be able to help other people around you, not only your pets.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Vicky.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Thank
Shelly.
you.
Congratulations. Keep going. You guys, we see great success with post-bariatric surgery, with sustaining, with helping initiate the gut, with micronutrient absorption. All of that is a really big struggle when somebody goes through a major surgery like that. So don't hesitate. Don't shy away. It's part of a journey for someone if they've already gone through that surgery.
Yeah, but how many do we have sharing today?
I only see 4. So I wanted to find out if any other partners know that their customers on, because I see John's here. I wanted to give him 2 to 3 minutes to come back on. You did awesome this week, John. That's what I wanted to celebrate. So let me see where you're at. Yes. All right, John, I want to hear, what was it like to share on such a large stage this week? Because we saw you last week and then boom, Dr. Kenny had you on one of our biggest stages of the week. Great work.
Thank you. I really enjoyed being interviewed. I love getting my story because if it can just help 1 or 2 people to reclaim their lives, it would mean so much to me because I know what it means for me right now and where I'm at and what I'm trying to explain to my wife because she doesn't understand. She sees where I was a month or 2 ago, just looking worse and worse, like I'm 70 years old. She's like, for Christ's sake, I see people that are 70 in better shape than you. And now all of a sudden, she's like, I don't get it. How did you go from here to here in just a short time? And I'm like, honey, it's this stuff that I'm taking. And I really want you to try it. You don't have to do the fasting. I suggest, it'll just take you longer to get to where you want. But I'm telling you, this is so great. I feel like I'm in my 30s again, for Christ's sake. I'm 50.
Yeah, and so everybody knows it's new here. John is on dialysis and 28-year diabetic, I think, right, John? And so he was only peeing once to twice a day. And he buys this on disability, right? I think you said, okay. And he goes, the first day he got it, it was later in the day. So all he did was take the balance, the fiber. Okay. One time, and he woke up 6 times to pee that night, which doesn't happen on dialysis, right? That's why they're doing that, right? So he's like, is this coincidence? And I'm like, no, there's no such thing as coincidence. I think it was 6 days, John, you were off 180 units of insulin. His
Yes.
blood pressure is completely stabilized, like normal on dialysis. And how much I don't care about weight, but I know inflammation, like you were like, they're blown away.
Well, here, put it this way. I went from a size 40 stretch to a size 38. Now, I had to buy jeans last weekend.
And you've been on this for how long?
3 weeks now.
That's awesome.
It won't be long. You'll be off dialysis. You watch.
I'm hoping.
Oh,
You
we're
will.
praying for that.
You watch. I'm telling
Yeah.
you now.
And when you do, you go tell the Pharisees.
Yep.
You go tell everyone. You go tell
Oh,
everyone.
I'm going to.
And you know, John, what you're telling your wife, I knew when I started this, I've done everything. Like she's always like, he bought something else.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh God. Really? You know, and so I'm not afraid to like, you know, and so anyway, when I started this, I started changing just like you. And she was like, well, you can't look better than me than that. Like, so then she didn't want to do it. But she's, but I can't fast because I can't. She had hypoglycemia. She had low blood sugar. But the tea will bring your sugar up and stabilize it.
Yeah.
And the first day she did, and I didn't tell her to fast. I just said, can you just sip the tea? Don't tell people what to do. Like, just ask them that. And then she didn't eat till what? One? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I told my wife, I copied from you. You told your wife, can you drink the tea and not bother fasting? So that's where I took it
Awesome.
from, and trying to get my wife and now agreed to at least start drinking tea. And I told her, we eat at 7 o'clock, and you don't eat anyway to the next day. So in a way, you're already fasting.
Yeah.
So you got that part down. Just add the tea, and you're going to see what a difference is.
Yep. Great job, John. You
John,
keep
so
doing
proud of
that
you.
for her. We're going to go over to Tanya. Thank you, John, again, showing up on our larger call this week. Again, you did an amazing job. Tanya, you are up next. Come on and introduce yourself. Tell us how you got here and what partner invited you.
You're on mute.
She's figuring it out.
Yeah, lower left, I think.
And up next, while we bring Tanya, you got it? Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my name is Tana. I have a huge story for sure. I spent this is hard for me. I've spent the last 15 years struggling and battling with grief. And 5 years ago, I lost my daughter to mental health. She was actually prescribed a medication that ultimately, we know the number one side effect to antidepressants, and that's suicide, right? So that's what happened. I just spiraled out of control. I have severe white coat syndrome. I don't even my anxiety gets really high if I take like a supplement, like a pill. I don't eat. I'm scared of everything. I don't drink. My legs are always full of water. You got the neuropathy, the sugar levels. I quit smoking a year ago tomorrow.
Congrats.
That's kind of exciting. So, tobacco with the nicotine and all the drugs that's involved in that, the tobacco industry, here we go. It controlled my sugar. It was an inhibitor, I guess, So now that I don't smoke, my body's like, okay, what do I do? For 30 years, tobacco has been controlled. So I started getting major heart palpitations. I gained the most weight I've ever gained, a 196. I could literally feel my thyroids throbbing. My legs so full of water I couldn't move. Every joint in my body felt like it needed a shot of WD-40 or something. I couldn't move them. I'm on day 4. I've rode my bike 26 miles. I have no water in my legs. I urinate probably 6 times a day versus 1. I don't know. My life's changed.
Well,
My life has changed. And my neck, like it's usually like I have four chins. I have two. Like I'm only on day four, so I can't wait to see what the next couple weeks are. Hearing all these testimonies, it makes me feel like there's hope for the first time in 15 years. Now, I think I had such a early reaction to this because I have not had any kind of pharmaceutical medications in 15 years. I've been pharma free, so not even an ibuprofen or anything. I think that's why I had like such a rush immediately on my body, and my body's just like, okay, let's go back together. My gut doesn't hurt. I mean, it's crazy.
You know, and
It's
Tana, the lady,
almost
I'm so proud of you. When I met you, I was so tired that night because I had spoke and it was so hot, you know what I mean, in Monica's barn,
right.
right, in
Yeah.
Ohio. And you
Mhm.
live right near one of my two of my cousins. And I can see a
Mhm.
lot of traits, like, you know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for you because I've been trying to reach my cousin and she won't listen to me. And I mean, I could just see the same things you were going through in her, you know, and you guys are in that belt of food and all this stuff, right? You know, that just, and I'm like, man. And anyway, I remember Lori told you about this, Smith, right? And Lori, Rob Smith,
Lori Bly. Yep.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. And
Yep.
so Lori's brother is Rob. Rob took this for like, and Melissa like a year and referred me 15 people before they ever started to share this stuff. And Lori was, I think she was on 28 drugs for, and I might get that part wrong, for her diabetes a day. She's a nurse,
Sure.
had a liver transplant, and she's off
Hmm.
everything but her immunosuppressing drug in 4 days.
Her,
Wasn't
yes,
it?
her doctor actually said, do not stop this because your numbers, you don't see these numbers with a transplant. And you know, she really believed in it. And that's why I went. And I'm like, what's it going to hurt? It's a drink. I'm not taking a pill. I also want to say 4 days of zero panic attacks,
Oh, that's
no
huge.
panic attacks,
That is like,
no strokes. No, like aneurysms, you know, how your mind makes you believe crazy stuff. I haven't even felt my heart being like palpitations. I woke up 2 days ago and I was like, am I really alive? Because this isn't what I feel like. My body has never been so quiet. It's never been out of flight or fight in 15 years.
I'm surprised you haven't been sleeping constantly just so your body can repair you. Like,
The first night I did, the first
yeah,
day I did, I got so tired. I texted you and I
yeah,
said, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. But I think it's because my body just quit fighting.
yeah.
It quit fighting. And I own a nonprofit, a mental health nonprofit, called Katie's Legacy. And I just feel like this is God's calling for me.
Yeah.
Like this is how I can fight this mental health because it all starts in your gut, right?
Right. It does. And 100%, Tanya, I just met a nurse who works in the same childhood behavioral health. And I was like, we have got to talk. And just sharing your story, I don't know if you see the comments and the love you're getting, but you have so many people right now being transformed to hear your story. And Katie's legacy is going to be stronger for it every single time you share that story.
I
yeah,
hope
Tam.
so.
There was a thing I always try to remind myself, and it was in a movie. It's called I Can Only Imagine. It's a
Oh,
Christian
yes.
movie, right? And he said, "Make your pain your passion."
Mhm.
And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, there was
You're
two roads
there.
I could have went down, you know? I mean, and I just grabbed God's hand and I said, I really don't like you right now, but I trust you. So, um, we're on pretty good terms now.
Awesome.
I
So
love
happy
that.
for
I
you,
love
sweetheart. I
that
can't
for
wait to have
you.
you back. Unbelievable.
Yes, come back, share your journey, tell us what happens in a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. We're going to be here and we're cheering you on. Like I said, everybody in the comments, go read your comments. Take the love with you today and keep sharing. Great work.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Next up, where are we going next, you guys? That one's always hard to follow. I get it. I was in tears. Tony's in tears. Ginger, like that's
Oh,
one of the things also when we experience the tea, and we've talked about this before, Dr. Kenny, is our hormones are created again. And for women, a lot of us don't even realize we're lacking our progesterone hormones that calm us down, that allow us to reflect, that allow us to pause and care for ourselves. We live in these high stress estrogen phases with cortisol, and it brings up that insulin. And then we wind up in this position. We call it perimenopause. We label it as all these other things. And we never even realized that it was the drive of stress, the drive of serving others, the drive that we needed maybe in our 20s, but that it's time to let that one go because we need to trust. We need to reach out and trust. Awesome. Okay. Steve, I see you shaking your head. Thanks for that. All right. You guys, I don't know who's up next. If you raise your hand and let me know that you have a guest here, I see names that I have not seen before, and I want to make sure we highlight them and go back also and try Nevia and see if we can go ahead and get Jan to talk. Are you guys available now? Did you get it working? And if anyone else during this time will raise their hand and let me know if you're a guest.
Okay, this is Neva. Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you. I see you have 2 phones logged in. So great work. That was smart.
Well, so we're members of the Couch Club that Pat tried to introduce earlier. We were sitting in my home on the couch waving, and we still can't get the video to work right, but we can see you. And now I'm using my phone to talk to you. So
yes, well, it's great. Well, welcome in.
Thank you. And we do have a guest with us this morning. We have Karen. She's waving if you can see her on the couch now. So, and Karen, do you?
Oh, there she's up there.
Oh, she can't. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then there's my sister Donna. And how long have you been on it?
About 2.5 weeks.
And what's your experience with it?
I just love it. I just can't believe all these testimonies, these people that it's just miraculous.
I know.
So I am hoping for a big miracle also.
Well, because
And I feel
she's
so
had
good.
somehow she's had a stent and her cholesterol and all of that type of thing. Your typical, the blood pressure and that. So we're anxious to see when her blood results come in for her annual physical, how it goes.
At the end of the month.
We'll let you know. And then over on this side is Jan.
I'm Pat's new partner. I'm very excited. I've been on 3 weeks and I feel terrific.
I can't get you on my phone. Here.
Oh,
We can hear her. Yeah, now we can see you, Jan. We can hear you. We feel the energy. You've been on it 3 weeks. Tell us why you decided to join the mission. What was the difference between being a customer and being a partner?
you know, I just instantly thought of all the people that this would help. It makes me weep, especially after the last one. It's like it was all I could think about was who can I help with this, because it's so incredible. So I had to right away. I've been with another company for 15 years. I don't know how I'm going to tell my upline that I'm moving, but this is so good. So good. We love it.
Well, praise the Lord. I'm so thankful that you're here. And honestly, Jan, when you make a large change like that, and when you make a big transition and it feels hard, take someone with you. If you need a friend, if you need someone to be there with you, take your sponsor, take one of us, just reach out, because that's the twos, right? Like that's how my brain works. It's always in twos. And invite them to see what's happening. It's always no hurt feelings. The door is open. We're never going to close it on anyone, but it's up to them to go ahead and cross the threshold.
Jan, when I started this, like I was doing another business, and the guy was amazing. I mean, we had lost everything that we had worked 25 years for. And he was really helping me. I mean, like, he was great. I mean, incredible. And I knew that wasn't my path. I knew this was it. And I went and had the conversation with them and thanked them, and eternally grateful. I mean, I still reach out to the guy. It was a great, he told me he thought I was making the wrong decision, and that's okay. You know what I mean? I respect that, but in order to get great. You have to give up something that's good, right? And I just knew this was what I was supposed to do. Even when she wanted me to go back and practice, I didn't want to go back. I knew I didn't want to do that, right? And right now we're so grateful because these things will pop up. God will show you things if you pay attention. And he will show you what you need to be doing. He will guide you. You can plan. He's going to plan your steps. And if you put him first, he's going to put you where you need to be, right? And when we started this thing, my wife wouldn't even hop on my calls with you guys. Like I had 2 and 3 people on this call, and now look at this thing, right? So you just stay the course and do the work, right? The product works, and eventually you'll figure it out. And it makes us look really good. Like it does. You know what I mean? The product works that freaking well. You know what I mean? It makes me look really good. I'm not that good. You know what I mean? So anyway.
And all those new clothes, right? Like we have some fashionistas going on.
We should all go shopping. That's what we should go do, right?
Yeah. We're in. Anyway, thank you very much. We
Thank
enjoyed it. And I
you.
loved the program last night.
Yes.
That was truly amazing. It really was. All of us were really impressed with the stories that we heard and things like that. And we're all excited to get out and see how many people we can help. In addition to ourselves.
Are you talking about, Aniva, are you talking about the opportunity call or are you talking about the science call?
I don't know. The one
at 8:00 with Trent.
Yeah.
What's his
Gotcha.
name?
Trent, yep.
Yeah. What one was that? Was that
That
the
was our
opportunity?
opportunity. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
kind of where we just lead people over. You know what I mean? So like Nikki on here, she had lost a lot of weight cutting out sugar. And,
Yes.
Right. And I said, but she didn't fix her blood work. And it was really, and Nikki might be still in her thunder, but Nikki's like she's incredible. And, but anyway, she didn't fix her blood work. She saw me speaking for 3 or 4 months and she's like, okay, all right, I'm going to try this 90-day money back here. She bought like 3 boxes for her, 3 for her mom. Mom's diabetic, blind, triglycerides, all the stuff. Right. And all her blood work transformed. Okay. Like overnight. Right. And then her husband had IBS for 20 years. And he finally started using it. And I go, Nikki, you can fix, if your frame of your car is bent and you don't fix the frame, I go, and you take weight off the back, it's going to function better, but you got to fix insulin. That's the blood work. She's like, oh. So anyway, she didn't want to get involved, finally got involved, and now she's killing this thing. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because she's in a town of 220 people. And she's probably the best person I've ever seen on social media. And she literally has hundreds and hundreds of customers in a town of 223. And it's so funny because she didn't want to get involved. She's like, I had 4 or 5 other businesses. I didn't want to get involved. But then I saw what it was doing for me. And how can I not, right, share this thing, right? She's out in the fields right now working probably, or she'd be talking. But, she's out with her husband and they're getting ready to retire her husband and he's doing this. And that's the thing I learned about this. It's not about me, right? I was on this product for 2 hours, guys. And my mental clarity, because I'm like Tana, I don't do drugs at all. I went into the freaking hospital with an appendix rupture. I didn't even have an aspirin in me, ask her, right? And so I was like all in. I knew what this was going to do for people. I didn't have a testimony. I didn't have a story to start. Okay. I just knew that I needed to share this thing. And I just started sharing it. And now look at what it works. I tell people the product's not on debate. It works. You know what I mean? So I hope that helps. But we see that all the time. And I tell people, just share it. Get people to calls, right? Let people see what we're doing. The calls will lift for you. It'll help people. You don't have to know this stuff. You get them on those calls. And like you said, Neva, they'll see, right? It doesn't matter how old we are, how young we are. Everybody can win at this. You know what I mean? So thank you for sharing that.
Hey,
Everyone.
Eva,
Yes.
is Karen there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, introduce Karen.
We did. We already did.
Oh, we missed it. Sorry. We're driving.
She's thinking about what
She
clothes
wasted
she's going to buy.
everybody, so
Neva, she's thinking about where she's going shopping to go buy some clothes on the way to Huntsville. That's what she's thinking.
That sounds like a plan. Hey, there you go. No,
She'll
I
get some new
love
horse
it.
boots in Nashville.
Ladies, you drive safe. You are like our other 2 peas in a pod. Enjoy your travels together. Ginger, I have your hand up. I just want to mention, Alan, thanks for sharing in the comments. We see your comments. We see that you're going to get support, and we are so thankful you're here. Thanks for sharing your story. You come back next time when you have an opportunity and share again, okay? But you're always welcome to come listen in. And again, thank you. Ginger, you're up.
Hey, good morning. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was on another call. My question is, do you guys offer in New Zealand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love New Zealand. Did you know I want a trip on Price is Right to New Zealand? Okay, sorry, shameless plug.
Seriously?
But
Okay.
But yes, so New Zealand has a huge Maori population and it's an isolated island. So it's double whammy for the people who live there. Yeah, they have a lot of lamb, love it. But their insulin resistance is off the chart. I was just there. I saw it with my own two eyes. The more we can help people in communities like that, especially small communities, rural communities, the better off they're going to be.
Okay, because I was talking with a friend of mine who lives out in New Zealand and, you know, telling her about it and stuff like that. And she had asked if it was offered over there. And I'm like, I don't know, but I will find out.
Now you know. Yeah, and your GeoLinks, okay, just so you guys know, everyone who is a customer, even if you're a customer, you get a unique GeoLink that anywhere in the world our product is sold, which is over 65 countries now, they can use your link and you'll still get credit whatever country you're in. So you'll get a $10 credit towards a future purchase if you are a customer. You'll get commissions if you're in the affiliate program. And if you're a partner, that's where you want to make sure your GeoLink is the first thing that you share with anybody, because that's uniquely tied to you and that's uniquely tied to being able to connect them into basically the family of Unicity.
It gives them 90 money back here. Unless you're in Canada, it's only like $8 or something like that. They have frozen pesos up there.
All right, I got it. Pesos, yens. Oh my gosh, we deal in all sorts of currency. So, all right.
And it converts the currency too, just so you know.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. You don't have to worry about any of that, you guys. You share your GeoLink. That's the only thing you have to worry about. You share the product, share the GeoLink. Do we have any other guests? I have so many names that I see that I don't recognize, whether it's Oscar, Alexander, Connie, Sam, iPhone.
Oscar, if he wants, he can share. I don't know. He might.
All right, let's bring him in.
Yeah. If he's able. I think he said he was at work.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm at work. I'm a man of little words, but what I can share is that I've been on the system for about 30 days, a little bit over 30 days. I mean, down 14 pounds. Energy is steady. Focus is great. And about 3-4 inches off the waist. And I mean, it's just great. It's great. Like I said, I'm a man of little words, but I love it. And I'm looking forward. I'm waiting for the transformation for people to start noticing. So like that, the conversation becomes a lot easier. And, you know, then I'll be able to start sharing and letting them all know, you know, what they're missing out on. But that's all for me. I got to get back out again. All right.
Well, thank
Oscar,
you,
have a great day, brother.
Here. You and Jaime will be men of little words and big changes. It's amazing. Go do
it. You know what? Well, I'm sorry. One more thing I want to mention. John and I, we befriended each other. So we're also creating a community here.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing when I opened my practice. I went 6 hours north of where I grew up, so I didn't know anyone. And that's the first thing I wanted to try and do when I did this, was to create something that people could come into to have support, right? Because it was scary. I mean, like, my wife watched me go through. I mean, it was like I had to, it was sink or swim, you know? And so now here, we're on here every day, plugging into each other and teaching each other and helping each other, supporting each other. It makes a huge difference. It really does.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I saw Alpha had one question in the comments, but maybe you can just touch on it, Dr. Kenny. When you had mentioned fasting and the liver and seeing those changes, and we talked a little bit about like, oh, people who say, I can't fast. Why is it that people even say they can't fast? What holds them back?
Mostly the majority of the time, honestly, it's their head, their mind. They've been programmed to eat. And first thing in the morning, right? So how many women on here are told to eat first thing in the morning within 30 minutes of getting up, right? And then you check your scale, and this is all right. So I've learned not to like tell people what to do. I just ask them questions, right? So, like I said to my wife, I didn't tell her to fast. I said, can you just sip the tea? Right. So we all fast every night. I don't care. Vicky's a type 1 diabetic. She's now done a 72-hour fast. You tell the medical community that, they're like flipping the freak out, right? Now, they don't understand what she's using to stabilize her sugars, right? And now, Vicky, you're under 79% less insulin use now, right? Because you've had to alter your pump again, I think.
I am, and I just increased my insulin sensitivity setting 43%. So from the time I started to now, my insulin sensitivity is 43% higher. I just did that. I worked with a vet on that because my concern was if I call my doctor, she knows what I'm doing, but she doesn't know, she doesn't really understand it. And so it's not that I didn't want to work with her, but I know that a vet knows everything. So she helped me figure out what it is. And I was a little scared because she's not a doctor. I trusted her, but I was still a little scared. But I will tell you, my sugar's been perfect ever since. I sent her a screenshot the next morning and I said it's been great because my sugar, because I have become so insulin sensitive, my sugar was starting to drop in the evenings and during the nighttime. And while my pump alerts me, it's scary if it drops at night because I could not wake up. I've had that happen before. And I didn't want to go through that. It didn't go that low, but it was dropping. And so that's what made me reach out through Dr. Kenny and through Lori connected me with a vet, and she helped me get it figured out, and it's been perfect. So
guys, they don't, and nothing, I mean, your doctor medically, your endocrinologist now uses the system. Vicky's eye doctor uses the system because their eyesight, right? And guys, fasting, here's the thing that people think when they hear fasting, they think weight loss. It's not about losing weight. It's about dropping insulin. So when I was a kid, I was skinny fat, like not fat, but like my belly would get bloated. It's called TOFI, thin on the outside, fat on the inside. I would get toe fungus sometimes. I had acne. These are all signs of gut damage and insulin resistance. Okay. Couldn't put muscle on. My dad had me drinking the freaking weight gainer stuff that you couldn't even mix in it was like, it was so gross. Right. And I couldn't gain muscle because when insulin's elevated, okay, your body can't burn fat for fuel and it can't make ketones. So think about this on a logical aspect. How many of you have been told to eat every 2 hours?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. But lower calories and eat 2 hours to increase your metabolism. Okay. Watch this. If you drink a little alcohol every 2 hours, wouldn't you need more alcohol to get the same effect? Right? Over time, you would need to add more and more alcohol, wouldn't you? If you lower calories and eat every 2 hours, you've got to make more insulin every time. And your cells stop listening, just like they stop listening to alcohol. Over time, that's what's called type 2 diabetes. So Vicky couldn't make insulin or enough insulin as a type 1. She became a type 2 because she didn't know how to control this, and she kept overeating and over-injecting and just keep injecting more. That's what they tell you. And so now her cells stop listening even to that. The only thing that a type 1 and a type 2 have in common, they can't control blood sugar. Why in the world would they both inject insulin? Because they don't make money unless you're injecting. Her doctor, even though she believes in the system, doesn't understand it. If she did, she'd be getting people off drugs. She'd be reducing insulin. I'm not saying she's not a smart person, guys. I'm saying if you're an archer and you shoot the wrong target and you're the best shot on the planet, you lose. If you're a golfer and you're the best golfer on the planet and you're hitting the wrong pin, you lose. Okay? It's really simple. And fasting is about lowering insulin. And when you lower insulin, you're not digesting food. Your body goes, oh, okay, not burning, not storing. Let's turn on the sex hormones. Guys, stencils start rising again. Okay.
They feel like they're in their 30s.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, or their teens, and then it doesn't matter if you're 80 or not either, by the way. I get them all the time. I've even had people honestly send me pictures. I'm serious. Okay.
No.
Your immune system starts to go up.
Yeah.
Your joints stop being attacked. Your gut pain, your autoimmune, all these things start to change, guys. The Egyptians only ate 1 meal a day for thousands of years. And do you know what they ate for dessert? It was bread. That was dessert because bread is sugar. I know some of you guys are going, what? I know what you're taught.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're taught. And they put modified starch in your food. It's in condiments, it's in baby food, protein powders, protein bars. It spikes blood sugar higher than table sugar. And the higher your sugar goes, the more insulin your body makes. Pull it down. If you're diabetic, you got to take more insulin. Because Vicky's now more insulin sensitive, she needs way, 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 way less insulin. Now, if you've still got the part, it ain't dead. If it's dead and necrotic, they got to take it out of you. You would die. I'm telling you this because there's always a chance to reverse anything, just so you guys know that. If you can remove the interference and give the body what it needs, it can do anything. If it made you out of 2 half cells in a 9-month, think about this. The fingers, all the parts are there at 4 months. Your fingernails stop growing at 4 months. What would happen, ladies, if you guys trimmed your fingernails, stopped trimming them for 5 months? How long would your nails get? And you think the baby coming out of your womb hurt? Can you imagine pterodactyl fingernails coming out of you? What tells it to stop doing that? You didn't know that happened. You don't even know what insulin was. You guys don't even know when you eat food, it turns into sugar. And you don't know all the other stuff, but does that matter? Do you know how your cell phone works? No, but guess what? It works. And I'm just trying to say that God inside of you is far superior to anything outside of you. When you understand that and you start understanding what the body's doing, you'll stop doing all that other stuff. Okay? You'll start giving your body the chance. When blood sugar goes high, when people do this system as a diabetic, it happens. Do you know why it goes up? Because when you drop insulin levels, all the sugar dumps out of the liver and out of the other places, but you weren't eating food. Where'd the sugar come from? Out of storage. What medicine does, they have you take something to shove the sugar back into your cells. You know what the definition of diabetes is? Flow through or pass through. It means to pee, to urinate. You know how they used to diagnose it thousands of years ago? They would taste the urine. Yeah, because it was sweet. Mellitus means sugar. I'm telling you guys this because if you understand it, you're going to know what's happening. And if you understand, oh, I ate bad food, I got food poisoning. You didn't do it on purpose. Why'd you do it? Your body's trying to get rid of it. If you understand these things, you won't flip out when these things happen. So
Right.
hope that makes
Mila,
sense.
that was awesome, Dr. Kenny. Mila mentioned we outsource things. I know how many of you guys have been taught that when you're sick, you take something. When you're not feeling well, you take something. When you have an upset stomach, you take something. And for the longest time, Dr. Kenny, I was stuck in kind of that mode and I couldn't figure out why I was stuck in it. And something was controlling my thoughts. And I literally went to my doctor, you guys, and told them, I feel pregnant. Somebody has asked if I am pregnant. So I asked for a glucola test. This is the test that you have to take to see if you have gestational diabetes. And that frustration was so, I just remember it was 3 years of weight gain and just not being able to control my body. And it was something external was controlling it. The sugar drives, like, why was I craving sugar? I wasn't a sugar person. And it took less than 4 months on this protocol for my immune system to wake up and recognize how bad my gut dysbiosis was. And I know right now there's a lot of talk and a lot of fear around parasites. And I want to address that for everybody right now, because when you allow your body to heal, when you give it digestive rest, it knows what to do. And I had to shed parasites for 2 weeks, not just diarrhea, you guys, I will go there, but full on visible parasites that had developed a colony inside of my gut and had been controlling my eating patterns, my thoughts, my behaviors, my reactions, my hormones, everything. And it was simply by giving my gut rest and giving a 72-hour, I'd finally hit that 72-hour fast that I was so excited about. And my body was thankful. Let me take care of this finally. Like, you have finally made a turn. And I'm just so thankful for this community because whether I'm speaking to Dr. Dieter and he is encouraging me because he saw it all the time and he sees it in pediatric patients all the time, or whether it's any of our other doctors who hear my story and validate me, I went into my own doctor who didn't validate me. And so I know where you guys are at, and I'm thankful that you guys are in a community now that will be patient enough and to walk with you on your journeys. So. There it is. You're on mute now, Dr. Kenny. If we have anyone else, I'm sorry we didn't get to you or we missed you. I'm so thankful that we had the guest we have. We have spoken and gone on such an emotional journey today. Dr. Kenny, from celebrating Molly's birthday to hearing from Vicki and Shelly, Neva and new partners on the couch, and even hearing about Tanya's story, Kate, and celebrating even John and all the work that you guys are doing. Let's go ahead and land this plane. I'm going to give it over to you, Dr. Kenny. Where does it look like going from here after hearing testimonies like we have today?
My God, where do you go, right? No, I mean, guys, it's real simple. If you understand insulin and that's what allows energy into the cell. And when you drop insulin levels, it allows the energy to come out of the cell. If you control energy, you control health. Okay. It's that simple, which is why people have not heard this, because once you understand how simple it is and you focus on lowering and keeping insulin under control, you'll get your health back. And God didn't put you here to be sick. And if you're dealing with sickness, there's a reason for you to grow through that so you can help others go through that. And we take people, I tell people all the time, and we help them get off dope and we provide them with hope. Right. And that is the freaking truth. The best chemistry set on the planet is inside of you. And if I took a syringe and you hurt your shoulder and I took that enkephalins out, all these hormones, and put it in your ankle that you rolled, if your ankle didn't make it at that time, it's more addictive than any drug made by man. That's how precise your system is. And when you start freeing people, so somebody has a birthday today, well, so does Tana. So do all of you that are getting your health back. That's your rebirth, right? Go share that. You know, I heard a pastor once say, he said, the fruit's not for the tree, the fruit's for the person that passes by. Somebody out there needs to hear what you just heard. It might be from the aspect of health. It might be from finance, save money, whatever. When people tell you something's expensive compared to what? It's $5.30 a day. Food cost is going up, not down. Nutrient density is gone in food. All we're doing is putting back in our food what they've taken out. And we have people all walks of life doing this. And so plug them in, get them around people that are doing this. Look at your setbacks. If you're dealing with a setback, setbacks are given to ordinary people to make you extraordinary. If you're alive, you ain't buried, right? He planted you. He's put all that you need around you, right? And that's what that's for. So use that as a tool to elevate yourself and elevate those around you. Thank you, guys. I got to run. I got to catch a flight, but love you guys. And I'm so proud of you. And thank you for sharing all your stories. I love your glasses, by the way, young lady. Have a great night.
All right. Dope to hope. Go out there, you guys.